River flows into the sea, we all know. We also know that it never flows back but forward always. As it flows into the sea, it creates its paths, but on its paths are obstacles and blockages like hard soils and debris. What does a river do in such circumstances? It flows over the obstacle or bypass it by going around it. It becomes a flood if it cannot find its way, whereby becoming weapon of destruction and not the means of livelihood that it was created to be. Success is contingent upon your ability to overcome obstacles and challenges. Success is, to a very large extent, contingent upon your ability to overcome obstacles and challenges. Welcome to Success Digest, where we analyze and discuss those ingredients necessary for your financial independence and to enable you to live a glorious life. My name is Kyle Denrighton, the publisher of Success Digest video series and the journal, and the CEO, Kenneth Consult Limited, a financial service firm that is based in London. I'm discussing with you today on the topic dangers in comfort zone. Dangers in comfort zone. Danger means the possibility of suffering harm or injury. Comfort zone is a situation in which you feel comfortable and in which your ability and determination are not tested. It prevents you to challenge yourself, a situation that is greatly needed for improvement. It brings the tendency to follow the path of least resistance, often leading to negative habits and routines. Danger in comfort zone therefore indicates the possibility of suffering harm due to situation of a comfortable feeling that gives notion of a successful life. We are all aware that success is the achievement of a goal. Our ultimate goal is to live a life of comfort, which comes when you are happy and have peace of mind. This comes when you have enough money to live your desired life. Money comes by exchange of service that is required, and you can only provide a service of which you have the knowledge. You can only give what you have. You cannot deduce from my analysis that only one thing is needful, and that is knowledge. Now, you understand the saying that knowledge is power and people perish without it. I will briefly discuss the 5 features of knowledge, and the first one is that you acquire knowledge, know that it will accidentally drop into your lap. Secondly, knowledge is such that no one has the monopoly of it. Knowledge is diverse in nature and nobody knows it all. Thirdly, knowledge, when acquired, must be applied, otherwise it atrophies, which means it diminishes and dries off if not replenished. Fourthly, knowledge grows like a seed, but it can only grow when used. Practice makes perfection. Number 5 is that knowledge can only be imparted, but it cannot be bequeathed. And this explains why the son of a professor must go to school and get his own education. Skill and talent can be inborn, but not knowledge. You obtain knowledge through acquisition, not through inheritance. Comfort zone, as the name implies, gives you comfort. And when this happens at the stage of your life when there is no recorded achievement to your name, it results in dangers which I'm going to discuss with you now. Comfort zone limits your growth, both personal and professional. You achieve growth when you are challenged and overcome those challenges. You learn new things without any restriction, and a process with which will be missed when you remain in your comfort zone. With comfort zone, you become complacent, which is a state of self-satisfaction, eradicating motivation, ambition, and lack of conscious direction. Comfort zone makes you to stay too long in a familiar routine, leading to stagnation and a monotonous life. You lose the ability to deal with discomfort or challenges that you will encounter in life. There is strength in struggle and the person in a comfort zone feels no need to struggle. Hence, it missed valuable opportunities to career advancement, opportunities to build relationships, opportunity to pursue passions outside your comfort zone will be missed. Comfort zone reduces your adaptability and resilience. Life inevitably involves change. If you are not used to navigating unfair situations, you become less equipped to handle the unexpected and can find yourself overwhelmed when changes occur. Comfort zone decreases your confidence and skill development. Stepping outside your comfort zone, even with discomfort or doubt, can build confidence and resilience. By always staying safe, you miss opportunities to build these essential qualities. Your brain's learning center is shut down when you are in a repetitive routine. This brings lack of motivation and creativity. To keep your mind sharp, you need to challenge it with new activities and learn new skills. A lack, a lack of new challenges can lead to stagnation, where life becomes monotonous and uninspiring. You may become too comfortable and complacent, losing the drive to seek new challenges or perspectives, which hinders ability to handle new challenges when these arise. Ultimately, and go and check it, sense of unfulfillment and lack of full potential achievement usually develop when you stay too long in a comfort zone situation. There is danger of comfort zone which I found to be evil more than all the dangers that I have discussed with you. And this is the comfort zone that is created for an individual with deceit, but in the form of help, solely to control the mind of that individual. Any victim of this evil must realize that the human body can be imprisoned and controlled by physical force, but this is not so with the human mind. Nobody can control the mind of a normal, healthy person if that person chooses to exercise his or her God given right to control his or her own mind. A lot of us go through life without having discovered the strength, which is the talent which lies dormant in our minds. Any person that wake up and discover where his real strength lies and uses it positively will be transformed to a genius. When a child is born, it brings with it nothing but a physical body representing the evolutionary results of millions of years of ancestry. The mind of the child is total blank. When the child reaches the age of consciousness and begins to recognize the object of his surrounding, it begins also to imitate others. Imitation becomes a fixed habit. Naturally, the child imitates first of all its parents. Then it begins to imitate its other relatives and daily associates and acquaintances, including its religious instructor and school teachers. The imitation extends not merely to physical expression but also to thought expression. When the child's parents fear, the child also fears. When the child's parents adores, the child also adores. What the child's parents pursue or otherwise, the child also imitates. The child picks up the fear through the habit of imitation and store it away as part of his subconscious stock of beliefs. If the child's religious instructor expresses any fear of evil, and they all do in one form or the other, that fear is added to the similar fear passed to the child by his parents, and the two forms of negative limitations are stored away in the subconscious mind to be drawn upon and used later in life. In a similar way, the child learns by imitation to limit his power of thought by filling his mind with envy, hatred, greed, lust, revenge, and all other negative impulses of thought which destroy all possibility of definiteness. Definiteness of purpose is formed by imitation of parents, other members of the family, acquaintances and associates, religious instructor and school teachers, and capped by the influence of spouses. For this, wake up and arise Become great as God created you. You and the children that God gave you are for signs and wonder. If you can wake up, arise, and discover your talents. I'm a living example to this and many others that I cannot count on my fingers. You are unique in this world and you are something new. You must make the most of what nature gave you. You must be what your experiences, your environment, and your heredity has made of you. You must cultivate your own little garden out of the plots of life. You must play your own little instrument in the orchestra of life. To this end, envy is ignorance and imitation is suicidal. Your kernel of nourishing corn can come only from your toil of that plot of ground nature bestowed to you to till. If you think that you just walking alone will bring you riches, forget it. It will only provide you with what to eat at home and come back the next day for work. And when you are too old to continue working, they send you home with a pendulum work clock or a shiny pen as a retirement benefit. Riches, when they come in large quantities, if they come at all, is in response to definite demands based upon the application of definite principles, not chance and not luck. An idea is an impulse of thought that impels action by an appeal to the imagination. To every man, there opens a way. The high soul climb the highway. The low soul go to the low way. In between lies the misty flat to which the rest drift to and fro. It is every man's decision which way his soul should go. The intention governs the attention, and until you desire, you cannot acquire. Comfort zone, particularly at the early stage of one's life, hardly give the intention to desire, and which is necessary to acquire. It lacks the impetus to move on in life. Comfort zone is not all evil after all, as it provides security and rest. A place to assess yourself and move on, not to be treated as the final destination. It is a place to relax, rest, and recharge. Process your experiences and relaunch your life's career towards your potential in life. Repeated success in familiar tasks within your comfort zone builds self-confidence, which must be used to build growth, learning, and development toward your life goal. Unfortunately, most people that arrive at comfort zone take it as their life's peak instead of the means to reach their potential. This is because of comfort zone's inherited good and bad nature, depending on how the operator allows it to affect his or her life experiences. It is not your circumstances in life that matters. It is how you take your circumstances that counts. Stress is not in the air, but it is in the mind of those that breathe in the air. I would like to stop here as I'm constrained with time. If you are interested in further discussion on this important topic or any of my previous videos, please feel free to contact us at Kenny's Consult Limited and allow us to discuss with you more enlightenments and ingredients needed for becoming financially independent. We are the financial experts that specializes in financial management. We will invest your fund on financial instruments for you at the stock exchange and manage it for you thereafter. Let us continue to travel together on this journey of success through the path of wisdom. To be informed is to be transformed, and not to be informed is to be deformed. I'm still Kayo the Enrighton, and I can be reached on 07427942000 and 0795177555. Better still, visit our website, kennisconsultlimited.uk. kennisconsultlimited.uk. If you are blessed by this video, please subscribe to it, share it, and like it. Also, visit our blog on YouTube for more for our videos. Please continue to enjoy your success.
Welcome to Success Digest, where you obtain ingredients for your financial abundance and financial wellness and be fully financially independent. Let us travel together on this our journey of success through the path of wisdom. To be informed is to be transformed. Not to be informed is to be deformed. Success Digest leads you to financial independence.